Hey there everybody, I know it's been a little while, but I am back with a new video. It's a Pokemon expanded deck profile, and I'm sorry if this camera shakes. I haven't got a tripod or anything to hold it down at the moment because I'm waiting on a new one, hopefully for Christmas. So, yeah, it's an expanded deck profile. It's Archie Blastoise. I took it to a local tournament. It was a very small tournament, only 9 players. We just played 4 rounds and then did stand-ins. I ended up winning. I won all 4 of my games. I only dropped 1 round, well, within the games, and that was to a night match player who I beat 2-1. So yeah, anyway, let's just dive straight in. This deck isn't optimal because I don't own Shamans, but you know, tell me what you think of the skeleton, and yeah, let's just dive straight in. So we start with the main attack of the deck, usually 3 Keldeo EX. It's got rush in, whatever that is, rush in, so you can just jump in, obviously, and attack. Does big damage. We've got 2 Blastoise with Deluge. He's also not a terrible attacker. I mean, he's done amazing, but you know, he gets you out of a pinch. We'll play 1 Regice to deal with any EX Pokemon. This guy just walled a few people. It was pretty cool. Played Articuno. This was my counter-ish to Night March. It also helped in against a couple of other things. And just to help this Articuno out, we played Victini. This could have probably been something else, because I only used him once in the last game all day, and he was not even necessary at that point. But yeah, so these 3 were just sort of like little one-offs. So it's with Ultra Ball. They were pretty cool. 2 Jirachi EX. This guy was okay all day. It was just good to Ultra Ball into him, then get an Archies and play from there and win. Next we've got 2 Execute. I only own one of these. I had to borrow the other one. But this guy is really good. Sits in your discard pile. Get him back with his ability. Put him into your hand, and then you can basically get free Ultra Balls and other goodies. And then, because I don't own Shamans, I just played 2 unknowns to sort of fix hands. Obviously, if I had Shamans, I'd play them over this. That would be what I changed. Onto the supporters. Didn't play many supporters because, you know, you want Archie. Archie's ace in the hole. Last card. If it's the last card in your hand, put a water Pokemon from your discard pile into your bench, draw 5 cards, boom. Put Blastoise on, draw 5 cards, attach a load of energy, and win. Played 2 Juniper, because I wanted to play more than 1 Professor, just in case you draw a really bad hand, or you draw like Blastoise, 3 energy, and other things like an Archies that could just go in the discard pile and then get it back later. And we played 2 other one-offs just to get you out of a pinch. 1 Lysander, just to sort of put in stuff that you can kill when you need to. Play this against a couple of people. It was really good. Helped me just pick up a fast knockout on an EX when I had 2 prize cards left, and wasn't really in any danger, but it helped. And we played 1N, just for sort of just a redo basically on your hand if it's not very good. Turn 1. If you're playing the slow deck, like round 1 I played against Machamp, Carbing, and yeah, so I just end because I had a really weak hand, and then turn 2 I just went insane, like Battle Compressors and an Acrobikes, got a load in the graveyard, or the discard pile, sorry. Archied up, Blastoise, had a Keldeo with about 400 energy on it. It wasn't that many obviously, but onto the trainers. Played 4 Battle Compressor. You need this to get Archies in the discard pile, Blastoise in the discard pile, or even Execute in the discard pile, and even energy. Along with 4 versus Seeker to get back the Archies from the discard pile and play that. Other 4 ofs that we played, 4 Trainers Mail, just to help you get through your deck faster. Really good, gets them Battle Compressors. We also played 4 Ultra Balls. They say they can become pretty much free with Execute. If the Execute's already in your discard pile, and you just get them back and just Ultra Ball away. Boom, boom. So it's actually not a bad top deck. I think I top decked that once, had 2 executes in the discard pile, got them back, and yeah, just got a Jirachi, got an Arches, went off. 4 superior energy retrieval, can't play less than this really. I actually wish I could play more, because there was always one prized, or one game there was 2 prized, and I drew 1 in my opening hand and had to discard it with Juniper to sort of get going anywhere. But yeah, you know, discarding 2 cards, get 4 energies. Really good again with the executes. So Acrobike, play 3 of those just to cycle through the deck. Couldn't find room for the 4th one. I also thought the 4th might be a bit cluggy, because this doesn't matter if you prize 1. 2 is then like a really nice number to sort of play. Again, you want to play it early to mid-game-ish. You wouldn't want to play it sort of too